What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So it's actually 2 years of ownership this week. On Thursday, I believe, June the 27th, I would have owned this car for 2 years, and I thought I would quickly talk to you guys about what's been done to it. You guys recently said that you want to see a video where I explain all the mods of both my cars. The Polo is actually not with me at the moment, so I thought for the 2-year anniversary on this car, I'll show you guys what has all been changed in the past and all the current mods, and then have a quick dig into the future mods that I plan on doing on the car still. So we'll start the mod list with the exterior mods, the most visible stuff. As you guys can see, wheels and bags is first on the list. I recently acquired these wheels maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just bought them. It's already R8 V10 Plus replica wheels. I'm running Achilles 235 30 20-inch. So the wheels is a 35 offset, I believe 35 offset with a 9J. So it stretches the tire ever so slightly. As you guys can see there's not a lot of stretch, but just a little bit. And then next up is the bags. It's a Airlift Performance Series system. I've got a 5-gallon tank with 2 444 Y-Air compressors, and the management that I'm running, Airlift V2, is the management. The car was backed by Stratton about a year ago. I explained all of that in a previous video. I'm not going to go into depth into that. With regards to the bags, I am enjoying literally every minute of the suspension. The car drives so nice. Obviously, when you hit a bump in the road with these tires, you are going to feel it, but the suspension when we're out on the highway is actually so comfortable, guys. I can't even begin to explain how nice this is. It is the top of the range bags from Airlift, so I guess you get what you pay for, same as with coilover. Next up in the front, there's not a lot of changes that happened here. The only thing I did was I laminated the fog lights to make them appear a bit darker. And then we did the front bumper flush. This was quite a big one. Before it had 9 holes, I'm pretty sure you guys would be able to remember that. So I did the bumper flush. I took the bumper off myself and reinstalled it myself. I just had the bumper flushed and sprayed by someone. And then I also did the headlights on the car. It was stone chipped quite badly before. I see it's picked up a couple of stone chips again, but luckily the headlights this time around does have a film on them, so I can easily just peel the film off and put another film on, or tint them, or whatever I want to do. But the lenses won't get stone chips again since there is a film on it. Then down the side, I did the Lumar 35% smash and grab. Before, the rear windows was a lot darker than the front. Now it actually matches way better. You can still see the fronts are lighter because I didn't pull the all tint off. I just left the all tint there. So that's it for the sides. And then on the rear, what I changed on the rear was we tinted the taillights. I took them out recently. I wanted to make a video, but the footage wasn't too good of that. So I took the taillights out and then we had them sprayed. I had them sprayed by someone, so it's not a film that you can peel off. They are sprayed and they look quite nice. I'm gonna put the lights on so you guys can see what they look like. So this is what they look like at night. I am absolutely in love with them. I think they look superb. And then the other mod on the back is the tip or the slip-on tips. I think I got them from Audi, if I remember correctly. So it's just these chrome covers that slip onto your existing exhaust tips, just to give it that nice premium feel to it. So on the rear we also got the wiper delete that I did there, because we obviously never used the rear wipers, so it's got a wiper delete as well. So with regards to the interior of the car, there's not a lot of mods. I've got the V2 management sitting here. It's just loose. I prefer it loose. Sometimes when I'm driving, I'll just put the management on my lap like this, and I can easily adjust it wherever I go. One of the other mods we got in here is the aluminium pedals from the Mark 6. I installed them shortly after I purchased the car, installed them, and then I've obviously got a full LED kit throughout. The footwell lights is LED as well. They're off at the moment, but they are LED as well. One of the other mods I got on the car, I changed all these buttons to the ones with the chrome tips. I just feels that it suits the door handles, the light switch, the air vents. It just ties in with everything else that we've done. There's the passenger side, and the rear looks the same as well. So one of the last mods that we got on the interior is actually the RNS 510, which is VW navigation. I don't use it often, but I mean, it's a nice little touch that I got on the car. And then obviously I also got the reverse camera. This is actually the main reason why I upgraded the radio back in the day, was to get the reverse camera fitted, and it was a struggle, but I eventually got that done. So that's it for the interior. And then the other mods that aren't visual, I've got a BMC panel filter under the bonnet. I've got a downpipe. I'm not sure of the diameter of the downpipe. I think it's about a 57mm downpipe. I did the downpipe to get rid of the DPF. The DPF on these cars are quite troublesome, so when I bought the car I decided to take mine out. And then coupled with the DPF delete, I have a stage 1 file. I believe it's stage 1, I don't know, it's a basic remap from PD Tuning, the same people who tuned my Polo back in the day. So performance wise, I've got the downpipe, I've got the filter, and then I've got the remap. I actually enjoy it a lot because I tow with the car quite often. I tow other vehicles, so I do enjoy the extra power that is available. The car's currently on almost 160,000 k's with no issues, and I think I did the mods on about 125-ish. So it's been about 25,000 k's trouble-free kilometers with regards to the performance modifications. Actually the car is extremely reliable. The only thing I have been struggling with lately was the wheels and the tires, but that's the 20-inch life for you. At first I blew 3 tires when I bought the 20s. I bought the wheels and tires second hand. Then the tires had a lot of tread on them, but for some reason I lost 3 tires in the space of 3 days or 4 days. And then I replaced the tires again. Then I had a leaking rim, so I fixed that, and then eventually just ended up selling them and buying the new wheels. So hopefully that's the end of my issues with regards to the wheel problems. So future mods for the car, I don't have a lot planned for it. To be honest, I love the car the way it is at the moment, but I've got a few things planned for the interior, and then a couple aesthetic mods as well that I want to add to the car. All in due time though. I'm not rushed. I honestly do enjoy the car just the way it is now. For me it's the perfect daily. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Next up, I'm going to work on this car again, so I'll definitely see you guys before German versus Jap, as I've got 1 or 2 more things planned to change up on the car. That's gonna be it for now. Peace out and reflect your passion.